So let's put into practice what we've just learnt. Let's try Articles Exercise 22, and this is from the EnglishPage.com Articles website. Choose a, an, the, or no article for each blank below, and then click the check button to check your answers. And these are based on all of the rules that we have just examined, all 25. So let's have a look. Most people outside United States. Now, I hope you all remember when it's a collection of states or a collection of countries, the United States, the United Kingdom, the European Union, the Soviet Union, then you need a the. And the same goes for collections of islands, collections of mountains, and collections of lakes. The Great Lakes, the Himalayas, the Andes, and the Canary Islands, the Shetland Islands, the Orkney Islands. Okay, but when it's one island or one country or one lake, it's usually no article. Okay, so most people outside the United States have never heard of the Great Serpent Mound. We very often use a the with these very important pieces of architecture or very important works of art, like the Mona Lisa. But the Great Serpent Mound in Adams County, Ohio. When you're talking about place names generally, it's no article. It's only when it's a collection of states or a collection of countries that it's an article. But no article for my county, Essex. Yeah, this is a state in America, Ohio. But no county for, no article for Essex. No article for towns either, like Leeds, Manchester, Liverpool. They will all have no article. And so no article for Adams County, Ohio. Now, one of the... and I've already said it because I can see most. It came out naturally. When it's a superlative, most mysterious, you always need a the. So that's a nice easy one. You should always remember superlatives need the. Okay, one of the most mysterious monuments in America, that's one country, yeah? We say the United States, the US, but we say America, Canada, New Zealand, Australia. Okay, so one of the most mysterious monuments in America, the Mound, and it's got to be the Mound because it's the second time we've mentioned it, but even the first time it was the Great Serpent Mound, but the listener knows exactly which mound I mean, so I need to say the Mound, and it makes the listener think of the Great Serpent Mound. The Mound is, now that's a really important verb here, yeah, is. The verb is very often introduces things to existence. And here we are describing the mound. We're not defining which mound, but we're just describing it to the listener for the first time. And that's why we want to say the mound is an ancient Native American construction built to look like a snake. Okay, so let's look at these indefinite articles. The reason we use the first one, the mound is an ancient American construction, is because we're describing this mound for the first time to the reader or to the listener, and they are learning about it for the first time. So we're introducing it to existence, and we very often do that with is, and the verb to be, and also with the verb to have. When you say, I have a wife and 2 children, yeah, you mean, this is the first time you're telling somebody about your wife, and so you say a wife, even though you only have one. And yeah, the construction was built to look like a snake. Not a particular snake, but a snake in general. Yeah, not one particular snake that the listener is already aware of, but a snake in general. And after the verb look like, you'll normally see the letter A. And it's because, if you say he looks like a scientist, she looks like a doctor. Yeah, it doesn't matter which doctor or which scientist, you mean a type in general. And so it's just a scientist, a doctor. And yeah, it was built to look like a snake. Now, while there are mounds built in many parts of the Midwest and the South, so we always use the before north, south, east, west when they're nouns, basically. The Midwest, the South, these are nouns. They are the objects of the preposition of. And so they need to be with a the. And here we use no article for mounds because we're talking in general about mounds. While there are mounds, and we're introducing them to existence as well with this there is or there are, that does introduce something to existence for the first time. And so it's not definite. They're not definite, these mounds. That we just introduce them when we say, while there are mounds, not some definite ones, but just there are some mounds built in many parts of the Midwest and the South. Not many look like animals, and we mean animals in general.